Hi, I'm Mya Romero with UC Irvine Athletics, and today I'm here with men's volleyball outside hitter Tim Ennis. Let's start by talking about where you're from and how you started playing volleyball.
So I'm from New Jersey, and I started playing volleyball at my beach house in Delaware. I was 8 years old when I started. I walked up on this court, and it was a bunch of adults playing, and I was just super curious as a kid. And I walked up to the court every day, never got to do anything, just watched. And I was so persistent that one day, a guy named John Skolnick, which is like basically my first coach ever and still one of my greatest friends, and he's 70. And he taught me how to play volleyball, and ever since then, every year, just go back and play there. So that's how I started.
And then especially being from the East Coast, what brought you to UC Irvine?
It's mostly the competition out here. The Big West and the MPSF are just the best conferences for D1 volleyball. And when you get an offer from a school out here that's as good academically and athletically as Irvine is, it was a no-brainer. And I've always had a dream to play in California. Ever since my freshman year, I was tell my mom, like, I want to play volleyball in California, and it ended up happening, thankfully. So
Yeah. Currently, your team is ranked number 6 in the nation. Going into tournament play, how do you guys plan to stay competitive?
For team-wise, I would say just we continue like working on stuff that we work on in practice, and our transition game has been big for us. That's where we've been kind of lacking in our numbers, but overall, it's kind of just a team effort. Like last 30 days, push and just trying our hardest to find little margins that we can get better and figure out ways that we can win uniquely. So,
do you have any sort of pregame rituals or superstitions?
I used to. Since I'm injured, I haven't played this year. I played last year, but in high school, I used to have a ritual where I would eat bean and cheese quesadillas before every game, and dried mango, which would be like I'd eat it with my setter at the time, Nick Schmidt, and his mom would cook for us before every game. And that was like the one season that we like won state champion and like did everything. So I would say that's my ritual. I haven't been able to stick to it since I've been here. But since I've been here, it's more of just like, I don't really know when I'm going to be playing or not. So I go out, and then maybe I'm on the court or not. So.
And beyond volleyball, what are you majoring in? What do you want to pursue?
I'm a business economics major. I don't really know what I want to do with that yet. But other than that, I'm interested in something like, not exactly like what she's doing, but like, yeah, commentation or acting or voice acting or sports broadcasting or something like that.
And if you had a free day to do anything you wanted, what would your ideal day be?
I would probably go drive to like a nice place where you can go up and hike, and just hike to the top of a mountain and like just be up there and watch the sunset or something like that. And then probably like get some good food or like go in the water, and like I just like nature. So I like the beach, but I like hiking and wildlife and stuff like that. So that's what I would do probably.
If you could dedicate your time, the time you spend playing volleyball, doing some other activity, what would you do?
That's crazy, because I'd actually try to be a singer. Like I'd try to do I would try to be doing something like that, like along the rules of acting, but trying to be like a part of a play, or like I'd probably do that. I'd get dedicated to that, either learning an instrument or singing or joining a play or something like that.
Can you sing?
I can, but only my teammates know that, and I don't sing in front of anyone else. But yeah, I sometimes I can. It's a work in progress. So. All right,
now I have some rapid fire questions for you.
Okay.
East Coast or West Coast?
East Coast, I have to.
Best spot on campus?
Ring Road. I like all of Ring Road. So I would say actually by the Zot and Go.
Favorite food?
Favorite food is sushi.
Favorite athlete of all time?
Tiger Woods.
Best singer on the team? Maybe that's you.
Best singer on the team? No, I'm not going to include myself in this. Although I do think I'm up there. I would say Micah Goss.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, Micah Goss. Maybe Micah Tumas too. He hit a high note the other day, and it was pretty crazy. It was like opera, but
Whoa.
He'll be a second follow up to that. So yeah.
Now I'm gonna have you roll a letter die and have you come up with a volleyball term of that letter in a few seconds. You think you can do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
An N. I guess you'd say no block. You like pull your hands down if. Yeah, that's one. Volleyball players know. K. Oh my goodness. Karch Karai. It's just a guy. He's like the most popular volleyball person ever. I'm just gonna say that for that.
Okay.
Yeah. J. Joust. So a joust is when you're above the net and you're fighting against the other player in the air for the ball. Like you push against each other. It's like a joust, like hand on hand, and like yeah.
Okay.
That's a cool one. Attack. You could say attack because you hit the ball. An S. Easiest one is serve. Yeah.
Okay, this will be the last one.
Yeah. D. You could say D-ball, but dive. You can dive for a ball. Yeah.
Wait, you killed it.
Yeah, all right, awesome.
Tim, thank you for joining us today. Be sure to stay tuned to UC Irvine Athletics for more Anteater Spotlight interviews.